The Sega was awesome.
Sega was pretty sweet. I had a Super Nintendo, and then after that, we always had like the model, like the old model when the new one came out, you know?
So one generation.
So when the Xbox came out, we got a Nintendo 64, and like it just kept on happening like that. We just always got like the previous one.
When I was in college, my roommate had a PS2 when it was current, and that was pretty exciting.
That would be pretty exciting.
That's the very first thing. No, I bought a PS1. I bought a PS1 with my first paycheck.
The very first system I bought that
I wasn't as responsible then as I am now.
Too bad.
The very first system I bought brand new was my PS4. Everything else, like my PS3 I bought at a used game store. They were super cheap. I was super excited about it. But that was a good day when I got to actually go into the store and like get the box off the shelf. It wasn't a used model, you know.
Yes. We're live.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. So we have some new faces.
Yeah, we've got some friends here tonight.
We do have some friends on Mario Day. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Zach.
And they're awesome.
Sure.
So before we start playing Mario on Mario Day,
yeah,
a couple of things we wanted to cover. One, the contest is still going for the awesome... Oh, we didn't get it out.
We put it out for the Garrett
awesome painting. Go check out GameLedger.com for instructions on how to enter. And the Civil War trailer that came out.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
So when did it come out yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
It's freaking... Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Of course.
Sweet.
Later.
What did you think of it, Zach?
I was stoked to see Spider-Man. That was
so awesome.
That was pretty sweet.
It was cool.
That was pretty awesome. Who is playing Spider-Man?
It's a new actor. It's not Garfield. It's not Andrew Garfield.
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name. But he's young.
Is
he's
it
like,
is it the guy from is it Ezra, the guy from Percy Being a Wallflower? Is it him?
Maybe.
Might.
I'm not sure.
No, he's playing the Flash. He's playing the Flash.
Yeah, that kid's the Flash.
Yeah, I don't know who's playing Spider-Man. I thought it was awesome. I thought it showed a lot more of like why Cap and Iron Man are fighting. So that's cool. It is kind of cool that they've kept the whole registration thing, because there was a lot of rumors that they weren't going to keep that.
Which was the driving
storyline in the
comic
run. Yeah. So it's kind of cool that they're keeping that, because that is kind of, I mean, the whole essence of Civil War is they're fighting over whether or not these people with powers should be registered and monitored.
Yeah.
But I loved how it showed how Iron Man got beat up, because we haven't really seen... I mean, in Iron Man 3, we kind of saw a lot of weakness from him, from a psychological standpoint, but in this movie, he, like, physically is...
Yeah, like his arm's in a sling.
Yeah, you know? So it's kind of cool to be reminded that Tony is mortal. I'm really doubting that Rhodes is going to die. I don't
That's
think
a pretty big reveal.
Yeah, I don't think they would have revealed that in the trailer.
Yeah, but he does get
hurt,
seriously injured.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't think he's dead.
But I'm super stoked for that movie. I think it's going to be awesome.
It'll be fun.
And it comes out on my birthday, which is
we went to Age of Ultron for your birthday last year.
We did. There's a Marvel movie every year on my birthday weekend. Not always on my birthday, but
there's usually a good movie that comes out during my around my birthday. Like last year, it was The Lost or Jurassic World.
Yes,
came out.
It's a good one.
Went and saw that. But I mean, June's usually a big blockbuster month, so
yeah.
Not sure what's coming out this year though. Because Batman comes out this month.
Yeah. Yes. I'm still not sure how I feel about that one.
I'm excited for it. It'll be fun. I'm going in with low expectations.
That's a good thing.
And I hope to be pleasantly surprised. But I don't have a problem with Ben Affleck as Batman. I think he looks the part, and I think he personifies it pretty well from what we've seen.
Yes. Well, it's an older Batman.
Yeah, and I think the main thing that a lot of people are concerned with is Zack Snyder's interpretation of Superman. You know, that he started with Man of Steel.
Right.
You know, it's more of a grim version of Superman than what we're used to. You know, it's not the Boy Scout, so.
Right.
I think that's what a lot of people are worried about.
Yes. Although Batman's still going to be the Boy Scout because he's Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to kill anybody.
Right.
So,
So he's
Although
got
I'm still-
that.
This is true.
still kind of like the whole, I'm going to put my arm up to shield myself from...
Well, it's just like a last-ditch effort to do
Yeah.
something, you know.
It's a reflex, but...
Still not excited about Suicide Squad. Can't.
I can't get excited about that movie.
Yeah.
When does it even come out? I don't even know.
May or something.
Yeah, it's summer at some point.
Some point.
Might be August.
What movie are you excited about, Mackenzie?
Oh man, I don't know.
That wasn't the soul-searching question I was going to ask, by the way. That's
Oh.
still coming.
You're not off the hook yet.
That
You're
one
not
was
off the
hard.
hook. Exactly.
Oh, we finished Arrow Season 2, finally. The other
And
night.
that was the month.
I liked it.
Arrow Season 2 was my favorite season.
I liked all the Deathstroke stuff.
That's why I loved
Like,
it.
Deathstroke was awesome. I like how he had an army of Deathstrokes.
Yes.
You know, it was cool.
If
That
you,
and that actor is amazing anyway.
Yeah, what else has he been in? I really liked him.
I don't remember what.
if you watch those out of order, it's less entertaining.
I could imagine.
He burnt them for me in a funky manner
Yeah.
and ruined it.
Ah,
A pretty big reveal too. I feel bad about it.
Yeah, huge.
Huge.
whoops.
We won't ruin it for you though.
Well, at least he burned it for you. He promised he would burn 2 movies for me. And he
I know,
still
you know-
hasn't done it.
I hate
Well-
myself.
You can have one of my CDs because he kept all of them.
I'm just gonna buy those movies. Just like, forget about it.
Fine,
Keep them.
here.
Keep them. I don't even want them. Awesome. Let's play.
Okay,
So we're playing Mario Kart 8 on March 10th
let's do it.
because it's Mario Day.
I'm not in control here.
I am.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Multiplayer.
Click.
I have the cord going through my
Grand Prix?
Yeah.
Grand Prix.
Sure.
Which one?
I like 150.
Me too.
Have you played 200?
It's too fast for me.
It's way fast. It's a lot of fun though. Hey, where am I?
What did I do? Oh,
All right, I'm top right. I'm where the cord is.
I'm bottom left, I think.
Wait,
Am I-
wait.
I did that.
Whoa.
Will you do this? I know that
I
part.
hope you're better at driving the cart than you are driving.
I'm gonna be.
How do I turn green? I'm sorry.
Hit
There
2.
you go. Now you're green, Yoshi.
Right on.
I don't know who I want to be. Dry Bones? Do we have Dry Bones?
There's Dry Bones Bowser, but there's no Dry Bones.
Who are you?
Fine, I will be Dry Bones
Tanuki
Bowser.
Mario.
Oh heck yeah, I'm gonna go with the. Awesome. I'm gonna lose because I hate Dragon Lord, but that's fine.
Yikes. Yep.
Oh, you went with the Legend of Zelda kite. Nice.
I just thought it looked cool.
Which track we playing?
Should we start at the first one?
The Mushroom Cup.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I've gotten so used to playing with the pad that
I
doing
know.
this is gonna really.
Excuses
You can change
already.
any options.
It's fine.
This is the gas
Sure.
button?
I will overcome any and all
Right.
obstacles in
'Cause
my
I-
way.
This is gas?
I think this is.
Yeah, that's
How do you
gas.
jump? Just jump? What's this back one?
Shoot.
The back one shoots your items, so I
Yeah.
think one is jump.
Oh, and I just do like this. Don't need that.
Bam.
So why do we like Mario Kart, Lance?
Because it's freaking awesome. I mean, it's not the first racer.
Yeah.
I mean, even Blizzard had a racing game.
That rock and roll racing,
Rock and Roll Racing, which was awesome.
which is very awesome.
Oh my gosh, I suck at the motion control.
Yeah, I'm not doing so hot.
I mean, I'm in third place,
Who
but
shot me?
Well, I'm in.
I'm like, is that a 1 or a
Seventh
7? It's definitely a 7.
I love the Piranha Plant power-up. Hey, Toad, get back here.
Oh, come on.
So I got mushrooms. How do I use them?
Trigger on the back.
Yeah, hit the trigger on the back.
I did.
Did that not do it?
Uh-uh.
I might have
Oh.
to drop out and talk while you guys play because this isn't going to be a very interesting discussion.
Let's at least do one race, and then you can drop out.
Okay.
I just want to use my mushrooms.
And your back
Anyway,
trigger
back
isn't
to-
working.
Oh,
Back
the
to why
front
Mario
arrow
Kart.
works.
You know, when Mario Kart came out on the Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
it was one of the first real multiplayer experiences that I remember.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know, up until then, we had to take turns, like in Super Mario World or Super Mario Brothers 3.
Mm-hmm.
You had to take turns with the controller. Even in like Double Dragon, when you could play together, it didn't really feel like that. It wasn't competitive.
Right.
So Super Mario Kart back on the Super Nintendo was one of the first competitive co-op
Oh, yeah.
games that I remember from my youth. That and I mean, it was just plain awesome. I can't steer and talk at the same time. Yeah, I mean, everything that we loved about Mario in a racing game.
No.
Well, it's such a brilliant idea, and then it got really popular with, Mario Kart 64.
Yes.
And then, and I say that because that's when all the imitators started coming out. You had like Diddy Kong Racing, you had Crash Team Racing.
Or Beetle-Bug Battle
Yeah.
with all the bugs. You remember the Volkswagen bugs?
Yep.
I really like Bomberman. Do you remember that one?
Bomberman
Yes.
was fun.
Bomberman 64 was awesome.
Are we? It's over. Hey.
Wow, I did terrible.
Hey, which one are you? Are you the ninth one?
I was talking, Mackenzie. Someone has to carry the show.
That felt good. Who's Tanuki?
That was me.
That was Zach.
Interesting.
You guys kind of dominated.
I'm going to change my control scheme. How do I change it? Push
Once
to
you get in the
place.
race, you press.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got to pause the game.
Okay.
I do.
Once we're in the race.
Next
Next
race.
race.
Quit.
Yeah.
Quit.
No, next race.
Next race.
Colt's family just got home.
Yep.
I want a
Michelle.
motorcycle.
Michelle had to ref for volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
Volleyball. Because she's like,
I love this track.
this one's fun. Yeah, Michelle's like the only person in the state that knows how to referee things. So I always ask her. It's like, gosh, teach someone else.
Wait, I gotta pause for just a second.
Okay.
Wait, it's not letting me.
Someone needs to pause.
It's not letting me pause.
There we go. Okay, now see up
I
in
got
the
it.
corner.
Got it. We're good.
Anybody else want to switch?
I think
Oh
I'm okay.
man.
I'm gonna dominate now.
What in the devil?
Why am I underwater?
This game, I mean, Mario Kart 7 on the DS was an awesome game because it was Mario Kart Portal. There was, on the GBA we had Mario Kart Double Dash, which was really cool.
Was that? No, that was the GameCube.
What
Double
was
Dash?
the one on
I think it was just
oh,
Mario
yeah,
Kart. Wasn't it just Mario Kart Advance?
Yeah, something like that.
Mario Kart Advance?
I think it was just a retooling of Mario Kart 64.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't play it. I didn't have a GBA.
My GBA just broke the other day.
Oh, that sucks.
Like there's something wrong with the screen. Like you can only see half of it, and it's like,
Well, good news is
Reversed.
they're only like $20 to replace
yeah,
because it was
yeah. But
everybody
you
used
can't
it.
replace the memory as long as.
It's true, you can't. I still have my original Game Boy
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, same
I don't
here.
mind.
because I sank way too many hours into Link's Awakening to give up that game.
Link's Awakening is awesome.
It was awesome.
So I finally finished Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, and
It was a good game. Have you played
I
it?
cannot take that.
yeah, I've
down.
played it.
Like,
I really can't focus on playing and talking at the same
I know
time.
it's tough.
You guys just carry on the combo.
This is why.
While I pass you.
This is why when we're actually doing the show, Colt does all the playing. Bam,
oh,
suckers!
come on.
Hate
Oh,
flying.
man.
Picked it.
Oh wow, this is a new one. Dunga 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 dung. Hello, little guy.
Are you Yoshi?
Yeah. Do you see me behind you with all
Yeah, someone's coming
my
after me.
monster tools?
Oh, you got the 8. You got the infinity.
You
It
can
What's
gives
use
that
you
mean?
all. It gives you all
Yeah,
8
every
of
weapon
the
in the
power ups.
That's awesome.
That one is pretty cool.
Oh, I just got squidded.
Man, there's one corner
Start
on this
over.
level that I cannot
Yeah.
figure out how to
I'm always like
drive.
running right into the wall.
Yeah, every time, no matter what I do.
I thought I was killing it, and I'm like, oh, I'm in 4th. I was just in 8th.
I got the
Yay,
I
I'm
got
an
a
8.
rocket.
We don't have anybody in chat because we're on our off day.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm still in the lead. That feels good. I feel good.
It's good to be. It's good to be king.
I'm glad you feel good.
Good. It's good to be king.
I wish I knew what
I'm
that
letting
felt
you
like.
win, so you'll come back.
I'm above you right now. You're letting me win, huh? For a hard fall? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
so,
that's mine. I gotta
Deep soul searching question for you, Zach.
All right.
If you're stuck on a desert island, what 3 video games would you take with you?
Yeah,
Ooh.
any system you want. Like, it's a magic island. where you can-
Well, I mean, not,
You don't
not like
need-
a Namco or something like
Well,
that.
yeah,
That-
but
that's
like-
insane. You wouldn't put one of those
I'm saying,
in
like,
play,
if,
but
like
any-
if one of the games you want to bring is a PlayStation 3 game, yes, you will be able to play it on the island.
Yeah,
somehow.
for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I would say Super Smash Brothers on Nintendo 64.
Nice.
The first one. Get out of the way.
Probably the first Halo.
Oh, we've got a Halo fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't had one of those on
been a
the show
while.
for a while.
Where?
That was like, that one's not so much because I think that there's definitely better games, but
it was game
like,
changing though.
Yeah,
I'll give
it was
I'll
like-
give Halo that.
it
The
was like a
original Halo.
memory. Yeah, like, I don't know. I just remember that being like a big deal. Like,
It was similar to Modern Warfare for me. I mean,
Yeah.
it changed the
It changed
the
shooters.
landscape of gaming. Even though it wasn't particularly my favorite.
Right.
and then
Well, I mean, it made an empire out of
Yeah,
Yeah,
out of Bungie.
Xbox, you know.
then I'd probably say I did like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, just the first one.
So, are you a shooter fan?
Yeah. I like shooters, and then I mean, usually like I'm okay at those ones, so I do those. I'm not good at racing games. I'm terrible at those, so I don't usually get into them too much. Or either Modern Warfare or Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell was
Splinter
cool.
Cell was a good game.
It was kind of different from anything else that I'd played before.
Totally knocked you out of the way, Link. Whoever you are.
I wish I
Aren't
could
you-
use my sword.
Isn't someone Link? No?
I'm Link.
I thought so.
Did the track just change?
This game does a lot of with gravity and all sorts of crazy fun stuff that
The other ones didn't.
we haven't seen in Mario Kart.
I wonder if we wore hand weights. We would build some.
Get some exercise in.
Oh, you didn't bring hand weights?
It's in my other bag.
Dang it.
I don't like this 8 I'm seeing on the screen.
I don't like this 11 I'm seeing on the screen.
Hey, I've got a 10.
Well, I thought last place was 8th.
No, it's 12.
That sounded totally rude then. I was just like, I'm an 8th.
I welcome you into my home and you insult me.
Well, you know, the first impression is...
So you play mainly console games then, Zach?
Yeah. Yeah, for the
You're
most
not a
part.
PC gamer?
Yeah, I've just never. I mean, a lot of times I just never like.
Hey,
really got into
Petronilla's
PC
on.
games.
Hey, Petronilla! I love Petronilla.
I wish I could like stay on the track.
I
That'd be nice.
Every single
Look at that.
every
You
single
fifth?
trip around
Look
that
at that.
bridge
I
without
beat
the
Yeah.
ocean, I've gone off every
5th
time.
place.
Yeah.
I beat you.
I've been pulling 4s.
Okay, but I beat you, and I've been focusing on talking.
Listening
Yeah,
was
just
probably
finished.
hard.
Did Petronilla say something? Because my chat.
She just said, "Hey."
Oh, my chat didn't come up.
Says, "Hey,
Hey, Petronilla.
hey."
Such a great name. Should have named one of my daughters Petronilla.
Petronilla.
There's still time. to change a name.
I'm really partial to Kaylee and River, though.
Well, what about Chad?
I am partial to Chad as well, but
Well, you didn't say.
I'm not going to
so-
name Chad Petronilla.
But
Yeah, that would be.
That'd be strange.
you could just
I
call
could
him
name
that
him
when Becca's
Peter.
gone.
He could be Peter.
Peter Nilla.
All right. Yeah.
So does the secret like boost still exist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I must
Ryan
not be
Ryan
able to
Ryan.
figure it out.
Did I knock you off?
Yeah.
I'm sorry there, Cole.
I got the boost on our very first race, and I have to really do it again. Not that it helped me on that one, but
Oh my gosh.
see, I'm gonna blame my inability to play on that cord that's in my game screen. That's my
Mine, yeah,
excuse.
mine too, actually. That's what's going on with me.
I have no excuses.
I just hit a thwomp.
Other than I hardly play and I'm doing very, very well.
Whoa! Check your attitude at the door.
I know. It just happens. I
What's Dragon Crazy saying, Colt?
Oh shoot,
Ah.
his catchphrase. What was it?
You better check yourself before you...
Yeah, it was something like that. But I'm pretty sure it had an F word in there.
Yeah, it did have an F word.
Thanks for editing.
Good old Dragon Craze.
I think the cockier I get, the worse I play.
Yeah, I've noticed that about myself as well.
Humility is a virtue.
It's a good lesson to learn.
Oh, come on. Oh, I got saved by the weird statue on that.
We
corner.
fell at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
What? Turn.
Hey, Tanuki Mario.
Is that you that just passed me?
Who are you talking to?
Me.
Oh. You know, we do 3 laps, yet I don't remember doing any of this the first time. It's all new.
Someone hit me with a green shell. Same question to you, Mackenzie. What 3 video games would you take with you to a desert island?
Bomberman.
64.
Yes. 007.
GoldenEye,
GoldenEye.
also on the 64.
Mm-hmm.
Which, interestingly enough, is on our list.
Yeah, well, it's a great game.
It's an amazing game. The Wii remake for it didn't exactly do it for me.
I still haven't finished the Wii remake for it. I need to.
But it was a great...
It didn't have the same magic.
No, it didn't.
Oh, what the?
I did like that it had Daniel Craig as Bond.
Yeah, that was cool.
No.
Take that, all you punks.
Thank you, Link, for doing
It's
that.
not going to do anything for me. I'm still in 11th place.
So when you turn corners, do you let off the gas?
Yes.
You do?
Oh, I
Maybe
don't.
that's my problem.
Well, I either hit the brake or
Yeah, I just
I
tried
There's
tried
a
to
to...
brake?
I tapped the brake. Yeah, 1 is the brake. I tapped the brake to kind of control my turn, and then...
Oh, I just hit
Dang
the...
it.
I do like the drift, like the hop.
Yeah, I
and
try to do the
skid.
drift, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to turn sharp enough.
I saw people on the walls. That looks a lot easier than what I was doing.
Yeah, I didn't even see that until it like showed my recap. Another
My-
game for
my
the desert
chat's not-
island would probably be Snake on the Nokia phone. That would be.
Snake.
You can
Oh,
play that
yeah.
forever.
Dude, my chat's not showing up. What's she saying?
She's saying, sorry, had to deal with toilet water. She
Oh, I
says
love
hi, and no one knows you're on. Do you want to borrow my chat?
Oh, it's fine. No one knows we're on? It's because it's an off night.
It's an off night.
It's Mario night.
Yeah, I know. If I was smart, I would have done like a Facebook update or something to say we were playing on Thursday, but it's fine. Wait, are we watching a replay?
I don't know.
No, I
did
think
it.
it's the.
Sorry, me again.
Yeah, come on.
I actually watched a video of someone complete the Snake game successfully.
You can complete it.
Yeah.
You spent time watching that?
Yeah, I did. I was like, impossible.
Impossible. Did you say your third game?
What?
Yeah, you never
You
said
said
your third
Bomberman,
game.
GoldenEye, and what was your third game?
Oh, I like that Mario one. It's the single player.
Mario?
Super Mario 64.
On 64, is that the one?
Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
One of the most amazing Mario games ever that Colt hates.
I hate that game.
Want a battle? I don't choose. I'm the guest.
I'm dropping out on this so I can talk.
What?
You guys are gonna play while I talk.
Do I need to take you out then?
Nope. I'm just not gonna hit the join button.
Okay.
One of the things I love about this game is they've included the Koopa Kids.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of went away from them for a while. They kind of pretended like they didn't exist, even though they were in Super Mario Brothers 3 and Super Mario World.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of like, you know, when they made the jump to 64, I think they were kind of like, yeah, we're not gonna model all of those guys in 3D. We're just going back to Bowser.
Right.
And so for a really long time, we didn't get the Bowser
I don't
Kids.
want that.
What?
Do I have to have that?
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
For the jumps.
So you just want to...
I am still in your chat.
Do you guys care which one?
Are we having
You pick.
issues buffering? No? Not having any buffering issues?
This is the round where I shine, I'm sure. This is going to be the game changer.
Have the Koopa Kids been in anything besides this game? Lately?
Yeah, so they were in
Yeah, there you go.
Super Mario Wii U. We got them in the castles.
That's right. Yeah.
They're not
Are you
in
the same guy?
Yeah.
Super Mario. What is that one? Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, they're not. in
They're
that
not
one.
in that one.
Ha!
But it is.
I'm on my
I was
bike
glad to
now,
see them
people.
come back for this game because I really like them. I mean, they've got
Oh, come
like
on.
Morton.
I
Are
hate
you
this
playing
thing.
Morton?
Yeah, I'm playing Morton.
I really like his design. I like that they're all based on pop stars.
Yeah.
So Iggy is based on David Bowie's Ziggy
Stardust.
Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust. Yeah. David Bowie.
I think that they're. I mean, I think they're really cool. I was excited to see them
the
come back in
middle's
this
a sinkhole.
because it kind of is cool to think that Bowser has all of his kids just out there doing his bidding
Yeah. Well, they really
Okay.
solidified him in the
in the cartoon. Yeah, they did.
which didn't age well, by the way.
No, it didn't. My kids watched that on Netflix.
Yeah, so do mine, and I'm just like, wow, we used to watch this.
And not only watch it, but think it was the most amazing thing that had ever happened. And I remember thinking that the Legend of Zelda cartoon was amazing,
Yeah, but then you go back and you're like, man, Link's really annoying when he talks.
and Zelda was kind of a jerk.
Yeah. I always like the episode where, like, there's like a knight that like Zelda like kind of had a crush on, and Link was jealous.
Oh
or
yeah.
something. Do you remember that
Yes. Yeah, I do.
one? I can like barely remember it, but I remember it was always my favorite for some reason.
What's your favorite Mario memory, Colt?
My favorite Mario memory.
Yes.
My favorite Mario memory is playing Super Mario Brothers 3 and getting to the airship. Man, I keep driving right into that quicksand. Getting to the airship, beating the airship, and thinking I'd beaten the game, and then realizing there's 7 more worlds I need to beat.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I think that's my favorite. And then for years, I thought that you actually had to manually hit the jump button to jump up and grab onto the anchor.
Right.
I didn't realize that was an automated.
So you were always
sequence.
afraid you were going to
Yeah, I was like, okay, I gotta time this right or I'm gonna mess up. But yeah, I think that's my favorite Mario memory.
Super Mario Brothers 3 was such a game changer. I mean, you're talking about Halo.
Mm-hmm.
The world map. I mean, that was the first time we really saw the world map. That was the first time we really had secrets in a Mario game, and not only like secrets, but secrets that you wanted to find.
Yeah.
Or you wanted to spend time. I remember going through and restarting the game if I didn't get the right amount of coins to have the card show up. You
Yep.
know, which was just amazing. I mean, it was an amazing game. And
Who did that?
I think Nintendo's really embraced that with the games lately. I mean, Super Mario 3D World,
Yeah. Tons of secrets.
tons of
secret
secrets,
exits.
tons of awesome stuff in it. Finally being able to play as Peach. I mean, we the first game we got to play as
Is
Peach
Mario
as was
2.
Mario 2.
And she was awesome because
She was, because she could float.
Like, I still play as her in that game.
Yeah, I never play as Toad because...
Well, Toad had the quickest
What was
digging
the point?
skills. Luigi had the weird airwalk.
Yeah, he had the...
And Mario was just...
He could jump the highest.
Yeah.
Luigi could jump the highest. And
Yeah.
Mario was just normal.
Man, I am sucking tonight.
I told you there was a redemption on the rise right there.
You got 10?
Shut up.
Okay. What's your favorite Mario memory, Zach?
I had the Super Nintendo cartridge that had like all of the Mario games.
Yeah, the
All-Stars?
All-Stars.
Yeah, and that was
That's
that
right.
was
I remember.
awesome.
I remember playing that at your house.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was awesome because you could just, I mean, you could spend all day just playing.
That's a good cart. Good
Every-
cartridge.
It had the lost levels on it, too.
Yep.
Yep.
Which
The
was
true,
sweet.
the true Super
Super
Mario
Mario
Bros.
Brothers
2.
2. Instead of that crap
Doki Doki
Doki
Panic.
Doki remix.
I like it.
repaint.
It's still a fun game,
But it's not a Mario
but
game.
it's fun. I just think it's hilarious that the reason we got that is because the Japanese thought we weren't good
Pansies.
enough. Yeah, they're like, well, this game's too hard, so let's just give them a different game and say it's Mario.
You got
It's
the
not a
Piranha
true
Plant
sequel.
right off.
What does that
Lucky,
mean?
lucky you. You can eat the other writers. You're not doing very
I'm
well.
usually
now.
alone. When I see someone, I don't know what to do.
What-
Okay,
what
I gotta
was-
work on my turns.
What is your favorite
Oh.
Mario memory, Mackenzie?
Reversing.
Reversing.
My favorite Mario memory?
Yeah.
Give me a minute. Give me another minute.
I remember the first time I beat Bowser in Mario 64,
Yeah.
which was actually on the DS remake.
Really.
Yeah, because I didn't own a 64.
Yeah.
My friend had a 64, but we didn't ever play Mario. He would always take me down at Turok. He loved that
Oh,
game.
Turok is fun. I like.
He always made me play as
That
the
was a cool game.
dinosaur, and then he would shoot me from
Hunt you.
up. Yeah, it was great. He had a great time
with
playing
the
that.
cerebral bore.
I hated that thing with a passion. Definitely not one of my favorite gaming memories. But I remember the first time I beat Bowser, it was so satisfying to grab his tail. Because, I mean, you've wanted to do that from the
Oh
beginning.
yeah.
You know, just grab his
swing
tail
around.
and throw him around. And my favorite Mario memory, though, is that first Galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy. Because, I mean, talk about mind-blowing experience, right? Up until then, Mario had always been a fairly straightforward game.
Man, I'm going backwards.
Fairly linear game.
Right.
And Mario Galaxy was just completely. I mean, it's a linear game, but the idea that you're out in space and you can jump around to these different planets and do all
It
of
just
these
had a
really cool
just
stuff.
the scale of it was.
Yeah,
incredible.
it was amazing. And really well put together. And then they came out with Super Mario Galaxy 2 and introduced Yoshi into that world and just outdid themselves. I really hope that we
Your
get a
race
Super
finished?
Mario Galaxy 3 for the Wii U.
You're done.
I
raise
know
your
for a
hand.
fact we'll see a Super Mario Galaxy game on the
NX.
on the NX, but I would love to hear them announce a Galaxy game
Yeah.
at E3. I think that would be
See,
sweet.
It's funny because as much as I hate Mario 64, I love Mario Galaxy.
It's so much fun.
But I just had so much trouble with Mario 64. Like I think I don't know if it was the camera control or something. It always just threw me off. I suck at that game.
Well, and Galaxy has such an amazing soundtrack that you
Mhm.
just want to keep playing.
Yeah. Well, you know what's cool about
You didn't answer, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Zach?
No, you didn't
What,
answer.
what was your favorite Mario memory?
Oh. Super Nintendo? Beating the entire game and then again and again and again and again.
this,
Which,
yeah,
which Super Nintendo?
Super Mario World.
Super Mario World for the
Yes.
Super Nintendo?
I love the secrets in that game.
That is, I mean, if it's really hard for me to say whether I like Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros. 3 better because they are two different. I mean, they're not really even in the same class for me,
Right.
right? I mean, Super Mario World was just amazing, but I loved Super Mario Brothers 3 because it was the classic Mario game, right?
Right.
I mean, it was the classic platformer, and it did everything right.
Well, the good thing about Super Mario World is that it was just a good, solid Mario game that showcased the hardware of the Super Nintendo.
Well, and genius move making that a launch title because it was the game to have.
Yep.
I mean, the Super Nintendo has an amazing library of games.
Yeah.
But when you rank what are the top 10 games on the Super Nintendo, you have to include Super Mario World. And to consider that that was a launch title makes it even that more impressive.
You know, one thing that...
see the really geeky side of me, by the way.
I've seen it before.
Have you?
You know, one thing that I will give to Mario 64 is that it really revolutionized how 3D games are done.
Yeah.
Like, you see its influence still in tons of games. Like, I was playing Wind Waker the other day, and the Oogie Boogie boss, that's what I call him because he reminds me of the Nightmare Before Christmas boss.
Right, yeah.
In the Shadow Temple.
Yes.
Like, it's basically the same type of fight as with Bowser. You pick him up, you throw him into the spike column. Like, you can see the groundwork that was laid before it with Mario 64.
Right.
You know?
Well, and even the way that the camera tracks you in Super Mario Bros. 64, you see that in, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Jax and Dexter, Crash Bandicoot. I mean, all of those games really kind of owed Mario 64 quite a bit because without 64, I don't know that they would have been able to improve on that formula.
Right. I think my biggest problem with 64 in terms of the controls and the camera angles is I'm so used to the Zelda camera control.
Right.
That is spot on with the Z targeting, you know? Wow.
Actually,
I got caught on that end.
What was your favorite level in Super Mario World?
I have a least favorite.
Okay, let's go with that.
I don't like the water ones.
No one likes
The sunken
water
ship.
ones.
The sunken ship level.
I like that. Well, I like the ship when you have to beat Bowser or whatever, or beat the bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. But I forgot what I was saying, man. I hit a fence.
I know it's
You're
hard
too
to talk and
distracted.
play at the same time, huh?
I was in second at one point. I just want that known.
I'm not even near the finish line.
What were we talking about?
I really liked that first castle in Super Mario World
Yeah.
because it was, that was one of my favorite things from Super Mario Brothers 3 were the castles, like not the airships,
The
but
castle.
the actual castles because they had this like dark things, like you could actually sense that there was a bad guy at the end, right?
Yeah.
And I loved blowing up those castles and saving the Yoshi egg and everything, fighting, pushing the Koopa kids down into the lava. I thought it was just a blast.
Yeah.
And I loved how they all had their own personality. I mean, even in Mario Brothers 3, they had a little bit of difference. You know, I mean, they had different bubbles and stuff that they threw at you, but they really developed to that in Super Mario World, where, like, Mortimer, he just felt heavier than the rest of them. And, I thought they did a really good job. But that first castle where you beat Iggy, it's Iggy, right? Iggy's the first boss?
I think so. Yeah.
Hey, there he is right there.
Freaking Iggy.
Where you beat him just kind of made me say, you know, this game is special and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it.
Yeah. I think one of the coolest thing was like the animations when you did defeat each castle of Mario, like destroying it or
like blowing it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the Donkey Kong.
You like Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
The Donkey Kong games.
Is that Super Nintendo?
Yes.
Donkey
Kong
Kong
1, 2, and
Country
3.
was on Super Nintendo.
I have that in my home.
Have you played Tropical Freeze?
Yeah.
That game is so fun, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's so hard. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Well, all the Donkey Kong games are actually pretty difficult.
Yeah, they
like
are.
even Donkey Kong Country was tough.
Yes. But Tropical Freeze is just a beautiful game.
Oh, come on.
Do you have it?
I don't.
I bought the download version of it. I don't have the disc, or else I'd bring it over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun game. What did you think of Donkey Kong? The one with the drums that came with it. Remember that game?
I remember.
think it was on the Wii.
when that came out.
Yeah, it was on the Wii. What was
I
it
never
called?
What
played
was
it
it called?
though.
Jungle Beat or something like that?
Yeah,
that was a weird one. I didn't like
was
that
weird.
one. It was too. I think it was just too.
It was too gimmicky. I'm surprised you didn't say Guitar Hero was on your Desert Island list.
Did I finish my list?
Yeah, you did.
Guitar Hero is fun.
Yeah.
I
can't go
replaced
wrong with Guitar
007
Hero.
with Guitar Hero.
No, you can't replace 007.
You
I
can't.
did.
No, you can't take GoldenEye
Yeah.
away. That was the only one that Colt and I agreed with you on.
Oh, well, I take it away.
You can leave.
To replace it with Guitar Hero?
Maybe I should keep it so I have people with me on the island.
Guitar Hero is a good party game, though.
Yeah.
It is. Although I could never really get behind Rock Band.
Yeah,
That's probably
I didn't
because
like.
there was too much
I
going
think
on.
Rock Band took itself way too seriously,
Yeah.
whereas
Guitar Hero
Guitar Hero
was
was
just about...
very arcadey feeling and just
Well,
fun.
not only that, it was like, heck yeah, I've always wanted to play the guitar, and
Yeah.
now I can.
Yeah.
You know, Rock Band
Rock Band was
like,
okay, we're going to actually teach you how to play the guitar.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
well,
rock-
I'll just
you're
go
gonna
take
have a whole
lessons if I want to
band.
learn how.
Rock Band has the piano and stuff.
It's
Yeah.
got the drums.
It's got the mic.
And the mic.
Oh, I like the drums.
I was terrible at the drums, which was weird because I
was
played
terrible
them.
at
But
all of them.
so all my friends were not impressed when we played Rock Band. They'd be like, "Oh, you play drums? You're gonna be good." And I was terrible at the Rock Band drums.
When we, in like our second year of marriage, we got Guitar Hero for
The PS2.
the PS2. It was Guitar Hero 3, because it was the one with the boss battles.
Yeah.
But we didn't have any kids, so we played it, and I just remember we played it so much that, like, it would make me dizzy. Like, I'd look at the carpet in our apartment, and, like, it was, like, in waves, you know? It was crazy.
Me and my wife, we bought it for the PS2.
Oh, yeah.
And Guitar Hero 3. We had all of them, though. We had Guitar Hero 1, 2, and 3.
I still have
And,
3.
We would play them. We would play them all night long.
They're
It
fun.
was a lot of fun.
They're fun.
I didn't do so hot that round.
Who's winning?
Uh,
Is Petronella still talking to us?
I don't think so. Yeah, we don't really get much going on in chat tonight.
That's okay, I'm having fun. And the winner is...
Like
Who
the
is
MKTV.
What'd you say?
who is it?
So, I started playing Final Fantasy X again.
Yeah?
Oh, I forgot how cringe-worthy that game is. And like the whole, I just finished the part where
Hold up.
where you do the first.
You're just
blitz
talking
ball.
about Titus, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, is it Titus or Titus?
it's Titus.
I always pronounce it Titus.
Yeah,
Either way,
was it
he's a punk. I hate him.
He
It
is a
tastes
punk.
like a carrot
I like
away.
Waka.
I like
Yuna is
Waka a lot.
I have a
alright. She's
schedule,
too much of a
man.
Mary Jane.
Do you have that every day?
What is it, Mary Sue?
No.
Yeah.
You
I
think
like
am?
I like Riku.
90?
But I just got to the part where you just do your first
Oh.
blitzball battle.
I like,
It's like,
But like, I just remember
I
there's so much
Kamari?
weird stuff.
This is
Yeah,
Kamari.
yeah, the
Aren't
lion
you
guy.
Yoshi?
It's just, it's an awkwardly paced game, I think.
It's one of my, that was the first one to have voice acting.
Mhm.
I still pretend like 10-2 didn't exist.
Yeah,
because
10-2
it's
is
such
weird.
a weird game. But I did think that I think it found itself.
It gets
As it
better.
would- it gets a lot better.
It gets better, but I just forgot how much the opening
And
sequence.
Aaron
Yeah, Aaron.
is amazing.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters.
Yeah, he's a cool character.
Lance, you want to play?
Like,
Or
Battle.
battle.
Are we battling?
no, I'm good.
Blow someone up.
Was there battle mode in the Super Nintendo version?
Yeah.
I think it's been there since the beginning. I know it was in the N64 version, for sure.
I'm pretty sure it was on the Super
I'm
Nintendo.
pretty sure, yeah.
You went around, popped each other's balloons. So why do you think this series has lasted so long where other racing series haven't?
Well, because it's got the... It's an accessible game. Like, it's easy to pick up and play. And it's got Mario characters to sell it.
I think that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we recognize the Mario characters. They're so ingrained in our pop culture mind frame that anybody can pick it up and have fun with it.
Yeah.
And not, you know, like a lot of games, I get that there's a learning curve, you know, kind of to get into it and to accepting who the characters are and stuff like that and getting into the story and stuff of it all. But with Mario, I feel like anybody can pick up Mario and have fun.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, one of the other racing games that came out recently was Little Big Planet Racing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That one
I
wasn't
mean,
fun.
Little Big Planet's cool, but I don't know, I just felt like that game was missing. It didn't quite have the level of fun that this does.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is fun. You don't play Mario Kart for a realistic
hit?
experience,
Right.
right? So you're not gonna. Oh well, you know, I prefer
Wasn't
Mario
me.
Kart to Gran Turismo 5. No, they're different kinds of
How many
games.
people are on here?
8 million.
But even games that tried to do it, I think one of my favorite games for the PC was a game called Wacky Racers.
Yeah.
Do you remember that game?
Yeah.
That game was awesome, but still, while I was playing that game, I was like, yeah, I wish it had this from Mario Kart, you know? I think Mario Kart's just kind of become the gold standard for the multiplayer racing game,
Right.
because it is so well designed, and it just looks amazing, and there really hasn't been a dud entry. You know, I mean, all of them stand up, and you can kind of see that in these games because they reuse the tracks from all
Yeah.
of the old games, you know? I mean,
Yep. Well, and it's kind of
Rainbow Road, I mean, still the Super Nintendo version of Rainbow Road is still an amazing track.
Yeah. Well, and, you know, I think it's kind of the same
Totally killed it.
the same principle behind Smash Brothers. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
remember when they released the PlayStation All Stars Brawl thing
Yes.
for the PS3? It was the same thing. I mean, it was basically the same game. That frantic fighting with all the PlayStation characters, you know, but it just didn't have any lasting power.
Right.
You know, and I think it's the same reason why Mario Kart has been around so long is, you know, that's why Smash Brothers has been around so long, and that's why other games that are basically the same game don't do as well.
Yeah.
Even though it was super fun to fight as a Big Daddy against Kratos from God of War. You
Well,
know?
yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was a fun game.
And it's cool. It's interesting that you bring that up because you look at like the Soul Calibur games, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was awesome for the GameCube version of Soul Calibur 4 to have Link in the game,
Right.
but for the PS3 version or the PS2 version of the game,
To have a Tekken character in it.
yeah, it had to. Or what? Didn't it have Kratos?
No.
Did I just get you?
One of them had Kratos.
Mortal Kombat 9 had Kratos.
Was that it?
Yeah. And then the Xbox version of Soul Calibur 2 had Spawn
Right.
in it.
And I mean, that was cool.
Yeah.
That they did that. But taking the whole PlayStation library and making them fight, it just kind of felt like, okay, so you're ripping off Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And it didn't really work for them.
Now, I wonder, what about like going back to the racing games? What about Twisted Metal? It's similar.
That was a PS1 game, right?
Yeah, it was PS1, but it's similar in theory to what Mario
Probably
Kart
should
is,
play Yoshi.
but it's more of an it's more like the battle mode. You know, it's not necessarily
Yeah.
you don't necessarily race. You just try to destroy all the
Yeah.
other racers. It was basically Mortal Kombat in
In
cars,
racing.
you know, and it had a weird like grindhouse type feel to it.
Yeah. And then the sequel, Twisted Metal Black.
Well, there's like 3 on the PS1, and then
What was
there's
the one
Twisted
on the
Metal
PS?
Black that came out on PS2.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a PS2
then-
one.
Twisted Metal for the PS3, and then that was the last one they did.
Yeah, I thought so.
But what was cool about that game is it was that was David
good.
Jaffe's games, were the Twisted Metal games, and then he went on to do the first God of War game, which was amazing.
Right. God of War was amazing. Although I do feel like God of War 3 kind of lost a little bit for me.
Yeah.
I think because the intro was so epic. I mean, you're fighting on the Titans and you're you're on Gaia and
Yeah.
kill Poseidon and
Yeah.
everything. The intro was so amazing.
The middle part is really slow.
The rest
when you're
of the
in
game
Hades
kind of
and everything,
lost
it just kind of drags.
Yeah, it kind of lost momentum there for
Yeah.
me.
And then Ascension, I never did finish Ascension. It was just kind of boring. It was like, okay, here's Kratos back again, but it's a prequel,
Yeah.
even though we've already had 2 prequels on the PSP, but here's another one for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of say, you know...
I didn't even play it.
Yeah. I kind of want them to just...
Getting
They need to make
shells.
God of War 4 already.
They do, and you know, it would be okay to not star Kratos.
Yeah. But what I think is a cool idea is
Yeah, you've told me this
yeah,
one
I
before.
mean, he already destroyed the Greek pantheon of gods, so it would be cool to see him take on gods of other cultures. Like
Yeah,
the
that would be
Egyptian
cool.
gods or the Norse gods.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I think that'd be a kind of cool idea.
I don't know.
Basically, because I want to have a boss fight with Thanatos.
Well, who doesn't? I mean, we've
And
never really had a good Egyptian game. I mean,
Well, there's
the only-
Stargate
yeah,
on the
but,
Genesis.
and there was Age of Mythology, which was an
Right.
amazing game.
Dang it.
But we haven't really had that, like, you know, beat 'em up, hack and slash game set in Egypt. Although the
There's
movie that just
Pepsi.
came out,
Gods of Egypt.
Gods of
It looks
that-
kind of fun.
yeah, but it was horrendous.
Yeah, it tanked.
It was
Tank.
bad.
Oh yeah.
It reminded me of 300, and 300 was
Yeah.
a fun movie.
Well, it had Gerard
Yeah, it
Butler.
Yeah, it had
Gerard
Gerald
Butler.
Butler too. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna do better than it did, but like before it even came out, like I saw a bunch of reviews of like, is this the worst movie of 2016?
Really.
Like
That bad,
already,
huh?
yeah. It's like, oh well, it's only I think at this point it was February still.
Yeah,
It's like that's pretty bad.
pretty bad.
I like how when you destroy people in their carts, you just laugh to yourself over there.
It's awesome.
I got like the worst cart ever.
I'll be honest, nobody really liked playing this one with me on 64. Or even racing, because I would
Because you'd extract your
I-
revenge on them in the game.
I'd be in first, and then I'd wait for them to catch up with a booby trap. I
Oh
set.
no.
You know what that item you just threw is called?
A bomb?
No.
Uh,
Well, it is a bomb, but it has a very specific name.
yes.
There's a band named after it.
Uh-huh. In a very popular...
In a very popular
Movie
movie
slash
that you just-
graphic
That you
novel
just
set.
watched.
Oh,
It's a bomb.
bomb.
We are Sex Bomb. We're here to make you think about death and get sad and stuff.
We're crashing the
I
boys.
love that movie so much.
There's actually an old Nintendo game called
Clash of Demon Head.
Clash of Demon Head.
There is. And it's hard, too.
Yeah.
I've played it. It's
Yeah, it's
not an
it's
easy
a
game.
strange
Can we
game.
take a moment?
Just
Just take a moment and look.
Let's not.
Look at me.
What, that you're in first?
Yoshi got first.
Yoshi did.
Way to go, Yoshi.
How are we on time?
You tore that up.
9:05.
That
Hey, the put-up is here.
Has he been on before?
I don't know, but he says he's here to say racist things in our chat.
Yeah, I was ignoring him.
Yeah, those guys are always fun.
Racist things.
I want to
huh?
see you guys play Rainbow Road.
Where did it?
We
Go
love
back.
Rainbow
Oh,
Road.
Go
go to
back.
go
Where?
out.
Which one?
Yes.
Why'd you hit no?
Oh my gosh.
Multiplayer.
Do
Versus race.
Do versus, yeah.
What does that mean?
It's
It's
just
gonna be you guys.
I knew what that meant. No, I didn't.
Black Shy Guy.
oh, I think we switched
Yeah, we did.
again.
You alright down there?
Yeah.
You guys keep switching spots, huh?
You bought the Link. You bought the Link DLC too,
Of course I did. I love Link.
and the Animal Crossing. Do you like Animal Crossing?
It was all in the same pack.
No, Animal Crossing was its own.
And then I think my kids might have bought it. Because I didn't buy it. I don't care about Animal Crossing.
I love the tennis shoe car. And
You
then
can drive
and
a
then all of a sudden we
Mercedes.
have this normal Mercedes GLA.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like Link's motorcycle. Where is it? Yeah, there we
The
go.
Master Cycle.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's
cool.
sweet.
With the horse.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I should have put more thought into my bike.
Yeah, come on.
No teams.
No.
All right.
Alright.
So there's 2 Rainbow Roads on here.
Yeah.
There's the N64 one.
Go back to the Lightning one. The N60. Does it have the Super Nintendo one? Go to the.
Yeah, go over to the Triforce one. Left.
Is it
One
the
more.
Triforce one?
Yeah, right there. Rainbow Road. Super
Yeah,
NES.
do the Super
do
Nintendo
that
one.
one.
This one.
I spent so much time on this track.
The problem with the N64 one on here is it's not exactly the same. Like, it's nowhere near as long as the N64 one.
Oh, right.
The N64
it's, like,
one
way
is
shortened down.
crazy long.
Because I remember the N64 one, it like takes forever to do one lap, and on this one, it's almost like you're not doing laps. There's like checkpoints that they count as laps,
Oh,
but
I
you
see.
only do one circuit of the
One
track,
circuit.
which is dumb.
I love this track.
Is it just us 3 racing each other?
No, it's everybody.
What's versus?
It's just one race instead of 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other track I liked on the Super Nintendo version was the Ghost.
The Ghost House,
Yeah.
or the like Bowser's Boardwalk or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Right on.
Yeah, that Ghost one, man.
It was tough.
It was intense. But I don't know that I ever...
That one had really sharp corners.
Yeah.
There are
Do you have
no
to unlock
railings
the
here.
Rainbow Road on Super Nintendo?
Yes.
Because I don't think I've ever played this one.
Yeah,
it
you
was,
have to
unlock
unlock
the
it by
track.
beating the 100cc cup.
Oh,
Oh, you went straight in the hole.
I did.
They've added the bounciness,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
cool.
that trips me out.
So I only get one chance at this, one lap?
No,
No, you get 3 laps.
That's the N64 one. We're on the SNES one.
Oh.
SNES.
Move!
Do you remember, did you ever emulate games back in junior high, Colt?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the NES emulator that was really popular back then?
I do, but I can't remember the name of it. It was a weird name though.
Nesticle.
Yeah. I knew it was something derogatory.
My gosh, I loved playing NES games on my PC.
I just remember in junior high, in Mr. Waite's computer class, we did Doom Editor as
Yes,
like
wasn't
the
that fun?
project, and it was awesome. But I remember Kyle Yost
Where he
got in big
introduced me to
trouble
violence.
because he uploaded a virus to the school's computer system
Right.
because he brought in Rise of the Triad
Nice.
and installed it on the school computer so we could play it.
Dude, Rise of the Triad was a freaking amazing
It
game.
was a cool game.
I loved that game.
Yep.
The other game I remember playing a crap ton of in junior high was the Journeyman Project.
Yeah.
That game was amazing.
I was going to bring that
tried
up the other day, actually, when we were talking about The Witness.
Yeah.
I was going to bring up the Journeyman Project.
I've only ever played the first one. I guess they released like 4. I really
Really?
bad want to find them because I loved those games.
I just remember I when I bought Ribbon, it had a demo disc for the Journeyman Project.
No,
on it.
that's where I played it too. Was my demo disc. for
Yeah,
it.
and that was the first time I played it. I was like, hey, this is kind of cool.
And I beat that demo disc, and then I could never find the game.
The actual game,
Amazon didn't work back then.
Right.
Oh,
I just got flattened.
I might have to go. I'll have to go find a copy of those to add to my collection because
Does that mean I'm in first
That was
or
cool.
second?
yeah, that's what that means. You did so well. They awarded you 2 positions.
I was doing pretty good until that last lap.
Yeah.
Then I tried to make that jump. I didn't quite make it.
Do you remember Blood? You remember that first-person shooter?
Yes.
It came out around the same time as like Duke Nukem 3D
Yes.
and Rise of the Triad and stuff.
Yeah, and it was similar to Heretic
Yeah, like you played as
or
like
Hexen.
this.
It was similar to Hexen.
Yeah, well, it had like a dark horror theme
Yeah.
to it. Like you start out and, like your base weapon is like a pitchfork, but then you get like pistols and Tommy guns and
Right.
sticks of dynamite and stuff like that, and then like voodoo dolls.
That sounds awesome.
It was awesome. It's on Steam. I found it on
Is it
Steam
really?
the other day, and I was playing it. I was like, man, I remember this game. You had to fight like crazy cultists, and there's like one level where you're like at a freak show carnival. it was weird. It was a weird game.
Well, brethren,
I don't know that I've ever been called that on this show.
No, I don't think I have.
Mackenzie has to go to bed now.
Yep.
It's past her bedtime.
It is.
Out past curfew. That was fun,
9 to
though.
12.
Well,
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are welcome
thanks
to
for
come.
having us.
I think.
That was
right?
awesome.
Anytime you would like.
Yeah, you guys ever want to come?
We're always looking for more people to talk about video
So we're
games.
usually here on Tuesday nights. So if you don't have anything to do on
Usually.
Tuesday night, chances are you might find something here.
Yes. Right on. Anything else you want to talk about, Colt? Do you have anything new?
I don't think so because we did Samurai Vader already, right?
We did. And he is so awesome.
I don't think
Where's
I have anything new.
he's right there behind
Yeah,
you guys.
Right up there.
Want me to grab him?
No, that's okay. We've shown him off.
Oh, nice.
It's like there's Samurai Vader, Boba Fett, and Stormtrooper. Like,
Did you
directly
get
behind you.
Yeah.
You got the costume pack from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah,
What do you think of it?
the combat pack too.
Yeah, with Predator.
It's all right. So it's got Alien, Leatherface,
I always get those two confused.
Triborg, which is basically it's Sector, Cyrax, and Smoke robot versions,
Right.
all in one bundle, you know. And then Bo Raicho, who sucks. I hate Bo Raicho, but it's pretty good. It also added the pit stage,
yeah.
and it put into,
So it has the stage fatality.
Mhm, and it also added 2 new stage fatalities to existing
Oh, sweet.
arenas, and then some more costume packs and stuff like that.
Right on.
So it's pretty good.
Right on.
Pretty good. I like it.
Well, on Tuesday we will be going back to playing The Witcher.
Yeah, we got to get back on that. And I think we need to do
Although-
something because it's going to take us a while to get through these 3 games at
It is.
at the rate we're going.
Well, but I'm having fun with them.
Yeah,
So it's
it
fine.
is a lot of fun.
I don't even
Okay.
care.
We slow it down.
Although we might, I don't know, we might play Dragon Warrior
Okay.
because I've been replaying it for the blog posts.
Right.
And I'd like to play it on the show because I think is it on our list? Is Dragon Warrior on our list?
Can't remember. We need to go
I
back
don't
and
remember. We
revisit
do
it.
need to
It's been a long
revisit our
time.
list. So either Dragon Warrior or The Witcher. Definitely an RPG though on
Yeah.
Tuesday. So thanks for tuning in, anybody out there, and we will see you on Tuesday.